certainly that's a topic, and this morning I see artists already, Anish Kapoor and many artists put a petition on the newspaper. I think that is really urgent situation, but we should know that condition is not going to be a short, it's going to be last for a very long time. And it takes a global effort from different nations. It's really, you know, the way to think regional, it doesn't work in this aspect. So I think the Western countries has to come up with some kind of decision to help each other to get a better, more sound way to dealing with this situation.
I'm very news. You're not afraid of criticising authority.
And also on the refugee, come back to the refugee question, I really feel very proud for Germany can really act as very civilized and very, you know, in the position to receive those much less fortunate and desperate people. And I think, I believe British people and also have very strong compassion on that. And I think the government should take a better position on that.
If I can return briefly to the emotional impact, did the effect on your family of your incarceration and your ongoing isolation in Beijing and separation from your son?
It's very hard to measure an individual case with the whole situation in China. In my case, certainly it's improved. It's a changing of attitude here. And otherwise, I would never get a chance to come to London, and I'm sure they know I would have exhibitions here. They know, you know, the materials are going to be showing here. And I think it's rather very difficult decision they made on this case. And but on the large, of course, we heard a lot of lawyers. My lawyers are still in detention, and so China is always a mixed situation.
And as far as I know, you conceptualized most of the exhibition as well. So the questions I have are around the fact that you're such a Chinese artist now.
It's very hard to talk about it because it's I'm sure it's deeply affect me. Not only affect me, affect a lot of people who knows me or my family, especially my mom and my son. And you know, my son had nightmares to tell me, "Daddy, I think they would never let you out." Even we always do FaceTime, and you can see he completely lost his face. You know, he often would have nightmares. And my mom certainly getting older so fast, and you know, because then first time I realized how, you know, the parents or mom are really worried about son. I'm almost 60 years old, but my mom is over 80, and still worries every day. And because she learned how to get on the internet, also can so-called climb the Great Firewall each day to read all those news, because I don't communicate with her very often. So, yeah. So it's very tough, I think. I think that it's a very normal and natural situation. Artists can meet or to communicate directly with you or people, public here. So it's so comfortable. You can breathe the fresh air and you know, to see the light or the wind of London. I mean, this is certainly it's so important. It's like if you ask a sportsman how those important to their actually running, you know, the temperature, the air, everything works in, and how it works in artist's work, I only can tell from the work. So I can't. For me, it's really a thrill. It's very, it's new, but I have to adjust myself to this new condition.
Do you think there will be a political impact as well as you being here, not just as the artist to your work?
I never really separate my artwork with the political impact. I think all the questions in relating to political situation is integrated with my effort. And so it must be, if there's any impact, there's always a political impact.
But fundamentally, can I thank you, Weiwei, for doing this? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.